Hello, I'm Father Jared coming to you. Yesterday we celebrated the feast of Corpus Christi, that day in which we celebrate in a very special way within the Church that we have the gift of the Blessed Sacrament, the Eucharist, Jesus Christ, body, blood, soul, and divinity, under the appearance of bread and wine. We give thanks for the gift of this great gift. And the Eucharist itself even means thanksgiving, and the Mass itself is an act of thanksgiving. Obviously, it's also petition, because we offer intentions of Mass, and it's an act of worship and adoration. But the Eucharist itself is thanksgiving. We're supposed to give thanks always, as St. Paul tells us, and so many of the Psalms are focused on thanksgiving. And I think that as we look at the Eucharist, we first of all need to give thanks for the gift of the Eucharist itself, because it is the fulfillment of the promise that Jesus makes at the end of the Great Commission, at the end of Matthew's Gospel. I am with you to the end of the age. Jesus in the Mass, in the Eucharist, is always, always, always with us. Day and night, he dwells in the tabernacle so that he might be there for us. He might be there for you. He might receive our hearts whenever we're brokenhearted, whenever we're joyful. That's something we always forget. It's like when something good happens in your life, go to Mass, go to church and kneel before the tabernacle and give thanks. Be thankful for the good things that the Lord gives us, because there are so many good things. Like, even though I said tomorrow, I'm recording this on Corpus Christi Sunday, and hopefully here in a little bit it's going to rain. And if it rains, let us give thanks to God. Do not forget to give him thanks for that great gift. And even in the midst of any trial or tribulation, it always serves to ultimately perfect us, in God's love. And even whenever we mess up, we have the opportunity to learn. We have the opportunity to be humbled and to see that we need the Lord. You see, the Eucharist is so much more than just simply this thing that we receive. It is a person. It is the greatest gift we can receive, which is Jesus. In the same way that Mary received him into her womb with the most grateful heart. Two, as we approach the Holy Sacrament at the altar, we should be giving thanks for the gift of the Lord's love, for the gift of his grace, for the gift of his own life that he gives to us in the Eucharist, because he gives us so much good. It is something to be grateful for. It's something to be held precious. It is something to be sought with a grateful heart. And the Lord wants us to be grateful for the people in our lives, to grateful for so many different things. And so I just want to encourage all of you to give thanks to the Lord for the gift of the Eucharist, to learn to develop a spirit of gratitude in your own life. One practice which I've been slacking on lately and I need to get back into is making, kind of a gratitude list at the beginning of each day, listing 3 things that I'm grateful for at the beginning of each day. Trying not to repeat myself, so trying to go through, and I used to keep an actual running list so that way I could kind of check back wait, did I put this? And it doesn't have to be super huge things I'm grateful that I got, $1 million. It can be, today I'm just grateful for coffee because I'm kind of tired. Today I'm grateful for just, a little bit of quiet. Today I'm grateful for just beautiful weather, rain, whatever it may be. It can be such little things, but just that little act I find of making that gratitude list, of showing what we're grateful for. It allows us to live it allows me at least, hopefully will allow you also to live in a space of recognizing that there's so much good around us. There's always so much good going on, and there's such good signs. And so I just want to offer that word of encouragement to all of you. Especially as I'm traveling, and I'm grateful for some time away, an opportunity to spend time with brother priests and to unplug and just be with the Lord, to be with others, and to not have to stress about everything else. And so that's what I'm grateful for, along with grateful for all of you, certainly grateful for each and every one of you a lot. And grateful also just for the many, many different ways in which the Lord continues to work in my heart and my life, to reveal my imperfections, to reveal my gifts, so on and so forth. And so just know that you are loved, you are precious by him, and give thanks for that fact, that you are chosen and loved by God, your Almighty Father, who has given us his Son, Jesus Christ, down to this day in the sacrament of the Eucharist.